Please be seated.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Northeast State's 2026 Spring Commencement Ceremony. My name is Jeff McCord, and I have the honor of serving as the president of Northeast State Community College. And today is a great day. Commencement's a time to celebrate hard work, sacrifice, and success. Graduates, you are to be commended for your discipline, your intelligence, your persistence to make it to this day. The faculty and staff at Northeast State are honored to have walked this path alongside you. Family, friends, and loved ones, thank you for your support that you have shown to our graduates. People rarely do good things all on their own. The mission of community college is to make an impact on the communities we serve. But graduates, Northeast State can only make an impact if you do. Some of you will be transferring to other institutions, while others will be entering directly into the workforce. As graduates of health professions and the science divisions, you are stepping into fields grounded in both compassion and discovery. You'll care for others, seek answers, and apply knowledge in ways that improve lives and strengthen communities. Northeast State is celebrating our 60th year this year. It's okay to clap for that, by the way. And while a lot of good work has gone on and a lot of great people have come through to improve our school and our community, our 60th year slogan is, "We're just getting started." So graduates, be proud of what you've accomplished and where you got your start, but don't settle. Go into the community, the region, and the world and make something good happen. Once again, congratulations. We're cheering for you, and we can't wait to see what you do. At this time, it's my honor to welcome Mr. Peter Raber to speak to us for just a little while. Peter has been a past chair of our foundation and also serves on our foundation board and has been doing so for many years. He's a great friend of the college. And just in case you're not aware about Northeast State Foundation, last year over $500,000 in scholarships were awarded to students who were seeking their degrees or certificates at the college. So we would have a hard time doing what we do without the foundation, and the foundation would have a hard time doing what it does without Peter Raber. Peter is the president of AFI. It's an investment company in Colonial Heights, Tennessee. Please help me welcome Mr. Peter Raber.
Thank you, Dr. McCord. Graduates, on behalf of the Northeast State Foundation, it is my honor to congratulate you on reaching this milestone. This is one of those rare moments where everyone kind of agrees it's okay to pause for a little bit, smile, take pictures, cheer. Today is a celebration of your hard work and your persistence and everything it took to get here. Each of you has your own story. Some of you started this journey straight out of high school. Some of you took a little bit of a different winding path and came back to it. Some have balanced their classes with jobs, with family, with military service, or a schedule that probably only makes sense to you. And however you got here, you've made it, and you've kept going, and this is the way. The foundation is proud to have supported you on this journey. You've earned the moment. You've gone to the classes, you've completed the assignments, you've pushed through days where probably caffeine, determination, and panic were the main drivers of the focus. And my brief piece of advice is this: do not underestimate the power of continuing to learn. Your diploma is not the end of your journey. It is proof that you know how to grow. The world will change and you will change. Opportunities will present themselves to you and obstacles will get in your way. The people who do it best, though, are not the ones who have every answer. They're the ones who are willing to continue to learn, to adapt, and to move forward. So as you leave here today, celebrate this event fully. Be proud of what you've done. Thank the people who have helped you get here. And carry this moment with you as evidence that you can do hard things, that you can finish what you've started, and that you can build a future based upon solid decisions. So once again, on behalf of the foundation, graduates, congratulations. We are proud of you. We believe in you. We can't wait to see what you do next. And personally, because I have the microphone and I get to say things like this because I'm a Star Wars fan, may the Force be with you, always.
And now I would like to introduce our commencement speaker for today, Molly Suits.
Good afternoon, everyone, family, friends, faculty, and the people who are just here because we promised that this wouldn't take too long. If you had asked me a few years ago if I'd be standing here today, graduating again, with a health science degree, I probably would have laughed because at the time, I was in a completely different classroom as the teacher. But life has a funny way of rerouting us, sometimes gently and sometimes with a full syllabus change that we did not see coming. For some of us, it wasn't just starting a program, it was starting over. I know for me, it meant walking away from something familiar. I left a career in teaching, something that once felt safe, and the identity I thought I was supposed to have. And starting over did not feel inspiring at first. It felt uncertain, uncomfortable, and honestly, a little scary. There's something very humbling about starting over, about sitting in classrooms where you don't have all the answers, about questioning yourself, about wondering if you made the right choice, or wondering if you're just too old to be here. But somewhere along the way, that uncertainty turned into growth. And I know I'm not the only one here who took a leap, who changed their path, pushed through doubts, or kept going when it would have been easier to stop. Today, we're not just celebrating finishing a program. We're celebrating every moment that got us here. The late nights spent studying when we felt like giving up, the tests that we had to throw a Hail Mary to pass, the moments we doubted ourselves, the moments our professors may have wondered how we got here, and the times we showed up anyway, especially the times that we showed up anyway. To our instructors and faculty, thank you. You didn't just teach us information. You taught us how to think, how to care, and how to keep going when things got hard. You held us to high standards because you knew that one day someone's life would depend on it. You allowed us a safe space to go when life got a little too hairy to heavy and helped pick up the load. To our families and friends, thank you for being our support system, for the patience, the encouragement, and for believing in us when we weren't so sure of ourselves. To my classmates, look around. Sorry. These are the people who understand exactly what this journey has been like. The stress, the pressure. Sorry. I love you guys. The small wins that felt huge, and the friendships that formed somewhere between exams and exhaustion. There's something really special about going through something difficult together and coming out stronger because of it, and I want you to know how proud I am of each of you. Being in health sciences means that we chose a path that asks more of us. It asks for compassion when we're tired, focus when stakes are high, and strength when situations feel very overwhelming. It means stepping into moments where people are scared, vulnerable, and trusting us to take care of them. And that's not something to take lightly. But there's one thing this journey has shown, and that's that we are more than capable of what we already thought. We've proven that. We've learned that confidence doesn't always come first or second, and sometimes it comes after we've taken the step anyway. We've learned that growth isn't comfortable, but it's worth it. And we've learned that even on the hardest day, showing up matters. So as we move forward, things won't suddenly become easy. In many ways, this is just the beginning. But now we walk into the next chapter, not as students wondering if we can do it, but as graduates who know that we can. So wherever life takes each of us, whether it's hospitals, clinics, labs, or places we have not even imagined yet, I hope we carry this with us. The courage to start over if we need to, the resilience to keep going when it's hard, the reminder that what we do truly matters, because it does. And in many ways, we may never fully see or hear about it. The work that we do matters. A quiet difference sometimes, but a real one. And that's something to be proud of. So today, take a moment. Let it sink in. You made it. Through everything, you made it, and that's no small thing. Congratulations to the class of 2026. I can't wait to see where life takes all of us next. Thank you.
It is now time to present our graduates. Members of the graduating class of 2026, please stand. Dr. McCord, each of these students have completed all requirements in a degree or certificate program.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the state of Tennessee and the Tennessee Board of Regents, I hereby confer these degrees and certificates with all the rights, privileges, and honors to which they are entitled.
It is with great pleasure that the faculty and I present to you the Northeast State Community College graduating class of 2026. You may move the tassel on your cap from the right to the left to signal your graduation.
The following students are completing requirements for a technical certificate in the Division of Health Professions. Peyton Albright. Sierra Constable. Gabrielle Elizabeth Gullett. Cora Houlihan. Evelyn Yareth Jimenez Celio. Mackenzie Brooke Letterman. Kylie Lewis. Brianna McMillan. Isabel Beth Meeks. Augustine Merritt. Katie Montgomery. Kayla Nguyen. Blake Lillian Streitz. Laura Dale Waldrop. Dayton White. Joshua Alexander Whitlock. Arthur Vinicius Zagolin. The following students are completing degree requirements for an Associate of Applied Science in the Division of Health Professions. Allison Grace Adkins. Malachi Ellman. Samantha Lee Bailey. Asher Ballard, cum laude. Ashley Nicole Barry. Lacey Nikita Bean, summa cum laude. Tatiana Alea Betty. Brooke Leanne Begley. Ella Brooke Binkley. Bryson Hunter Bowman. Kayla Boyd. Straley Bricky. Melissa Lee Carbone. Ashley DeVusser Clark. Kayla Marcus Klontz. Logan Edward Cooper. Riley Elizabeth Cosgrove, magna cum laude. Abby Lynn Davidson. Carissa Danielle Davis. Sheridan Lynn Denny. Callista Alexis De Primo, cum laude. D. Scott Dishner, magna cum laude. James Eric Edwards. Michelle Renee Edwards. Linda K. English. Maggie Page Ensor. Brittany Nicole Everhart, cum laude. Edward Stewart Fry. Megan Ashlyn Gage. Claire Marie Gallion, cum laude. Shannon Renee Gilman. Miguel T. Gonzalez Alvarez. Bailey Hall, summa cum laude. Jayla Hampton. Sydney Jade Harding. Cara Lynn Hayton, magna cum laude. Ella M. Helms. Autumn Leanna Henniger. Keelan Araya Henniger, cum laude. Sabrina Annalise Hughes, cum laude. Hannah Bailey Hulse. Lindsay Hyatt. Abigail Grace Jenkins. Brittany Page Keene. Bliss Key. Natalie Anna King. Trajan Matthew King. Chloe Lawson. Cheyenne Faith Lingerfelt. Congratulations. Jennifer M. Livingston. Sarah Faye Lord. Lily Grace McClellan, cum laude. Lily Nicole Moats. Michaela Montgomery. Vanessa Morris. Andrew D. Myers, magna cum laude. Madison N. Perry. Kelly Peters. Casey Lynn Presnell. Zachary Witt Richardson. Kayla Ricker. Juliana L. Ruiz. Caleb G. Salyers. Sydney Elizabeth Audrey Reagan Schmidt. Emily Anna Seals. Macy Seymour. April Dawn Shetuk, cum laude. Cynthia Alyssa Shockley, summa cum laude. Leslie Marie Smith, cum laude. Lauren Danielle Snodgrass, cum laude. Colby Elijah Solomon, cum laude. Brooklyn Page Stansberry. Jenny Stapleton, magna cum laude. Savannah Alexis Story. Molly Catherine Suits. Hannah Grace Taylor. Natalie Michelle Thompson, cum laude. Trinity Sana Tisdale. Melanie Valise Merakin. Chanley Ray McClure Vencham, summa cum laude. Chloe Ann White. Amber Wilhoit, magna cum laude. Michaela Lynn Weiniger. Jennifer L. Woolsey, cum laude. The following students are completing degree requirements for an Associate of Science in the Division of Health Professions. Tabitha Quesenberry. Elissa Hope Sizemore, summa cum laude. The following students are completing degree requirements for an Associate of Science in the Division of Science. Lola Arionas. Emily Arnold, cum laude. Emily Brooke Barnett. Carly Ann Bell. Stephanie Bolden. Mackenzie Crosby. Christy Deskins. Amy S. Epperly. Josephine Housewright, cum laude. Morgan Elaine Hyatt, cum laude. Abigail Kaiser, summa cum laude. Preseus Ladd. Kaylee Parker, cum laude. Rachel K. Parker, summa cum laude. Casey Renee Dawn Redmond Hale, cum laude. Jacob Smith, cum laude. Bailey Madison Statzer, magna cum laude. Haley Taylor. Casey Toma. Melody Alejandra Vasquez. Kaylee Marie Woodell, cum laude.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me present to you the graduates of the Northeast State Community College class of 2026. I'd like to take just a minute to thank Northeast State faculty and staff who made this possible. This is our third of 5 graduations, and it takes a lot of hands to be able to make this light work. So please give them a hand as well. And you guys are all alumni now, and you get free stuff when you're alumni. So that tent right over there has got all kinds of free stuff for you to take with you today. And also, there's places, QR codes for you to take a picture and sign up so we can keep in touch with you if you'd like to do that. Parents, guests, family, friends, on this day you will celebrate the success of your loved one. Don't forget to have that celebration. Graduates, go get them.